Welcome back to the Grand Slam channel. Got an early video covering NFL for September 14. We do have 4 games for WNBA and a full slate of MLB, but this video will concise just on NFL alone. But for those who do the WNBA, the only prop, I haven't looked at all the props yet. The only one I'm going with, or at least confident right now, is Asia Wilson. And I'll be taking her Gabi points at 19.5. Like I mentioned, I haven't looked at all the props yet, but Asia Wilson, the way she's been playing the past 3 weeks, I'm going to be taking the over for that against the Storm. She's been averaging about close to 30 points in the past 3 weeks. Big reason why they have that big winning streak. So I'll be taking Asia Wilson. But let's head on over to NFL. Don't forget about that free square. Travis Kelce, 0.5 receiving yards. If you're on my court, I will post that later on once I find the pair. There's a couple of them that I like. So first one we're going to go with is Dak Prescott. I expect the Cowboys to win, at least money line against the Giants. Be taking his passing yards. Overall, he's going to have a great game. Fantasy scores in play. But he had a pretty decent game against Philly. He didn't go off, but it was a close game. 249 yards against the Giants, very doable. So I'll be taking the over on that. I don't see the Cowboys going 0-2. So Dak Prescott is my first leg. Second one we're going to go with is Garrett Wilson from the Jets. Should be a shootout game against the Bills. The Jets almost had the Steelers. It was a high-scoring game. I believe they lost by 3 points. But the Jets should be competitive against the Bills. I expect a high-scoring game. Garrett Wilson is going to be a part of that. Number 1 receiver for the Jets. Had 95 yards against Pittsburgh. You can take any of his gobbies in play. His yards has been bumped from 56 all the way to 61 and a half. If you want to play it safe, you got 39 and 49. He's the number 1 option for the Jets, so I'll be taking him over. Next up, we're going to go with Juwan Johnson for the New Orleans Saints. Took him first week. He cashed for me. I'm going to go right back to him. Receptions, Gabi, or receiving yards, both in play. I'll be taking his receiving yards over. Receiving targets is also in play. Anything is in play for Juwan Johnson. Even his fantasy score at 8. 15.6. Juwan Johnson's got to be on your slip. Be taking that over. Next up we're going to go with is Kayshon Boutte from the New England Patriots. Unknown receiver, not this year. Had a huge game against the Raiders. Going against the Dolphins, he should easily clear over 50 yards receiving. Definitely a sleeper pick. Not a lot of people are on him. Definitely taking the receiving yards. Receptions is in play. Could be a big player for the Patriots. So I'll be taking Kayshon Boutte for receiving yards, and receptions is in play. Next up we're going to go with is Brenton Strange. This one has a high value for scoring between the Bengals and the Jaguars. Brenton Strange, receptions or receiving yards, either or. He had 59 against Carolina. So I'll be taking his receiving yards. If you want to do all receivers, this is a good slip. Wilson, Juwan, Kayshon, Brenton Strange. Those are solid. And one more I like to mention is going to be Christian McCaffrey. San Francisco is littered with injuries. Brock Purdy is out. Kittle is out. We have a couple questionables as well. Christian McCaffrey, they're going to feed him the ball. Everything's in play for Christian McCaffrey. The only way the 49ers are going to win if they feed him the ball. He's going to be the number 1 option. So receiving yards, rushing yards, fantasy score, rushing, receiving touchdowns. You can see 46,000 people have him scoring the touchdown, especially against the Saints too. So Christian McCaffrey, he's going to have a big game. You got to have him in your slip. So rushing and receiving yards is probably the best bet at 116. He had 142. And with those injuries ruled out for the 49ers, McCaffrey will be the number 1 option. Fantasy scores in play. So Christian McCaffrey, you got to have him on your slip. And Brenton Strange just got bumped. As you can see, 35.5 just got bumped from 33 to 35. So Brenton Strange just got bumped. That's why we're doing this video live. It is the night prior. It's close to midnight already. So a lot of these props are being bumped. But these are 6 solid props. I'm running plenty of slips for NFL. Let's head on over to field goals. Field goals has been a moneymaker dating back to last season, especially towards the end of the season. But if you want to target the field goals, I think the best option for field goals is, and Brenton Strange just actually got bumped down. So it actually benefit us. So that's fine by me. Field goals combo. Actually, we're looking for the yardage. Field goal yardage combo, not that one. They got so many options for NFL. Good thing they do post these props throughout the week, so you got plenty of days to do your research on this, but lines are moving through the week, especially the night prior. Field goals. Longest field goal made combo. So hopefully you guys have mix and match between these props. Field goal score Boswell. Like that prop. Brandon Aubrey. Harrison Booker against Jake Elliott. And those 3 that I definitely do like for the field goals yards combo. So mix and match. Pick your favorite. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Appreciate the support. Make sure you guys take advantage of that free square if you haven't so. Other than that, enjoy your weekend. See you guys in the next one.